In weird game news.
Weird gay news?
Okay,
that was way off.
So, the Young Conservatives of Texas from the University of Texas cancels the game Catch an Illegal Immigrant after receiving heavy criticisms from students.
That's a game? There's a game like that just runs rampant around the city?
This is from the University of Texas, yeah.
Oh.
So it's a group called Young Conservatives of Texas.
So they play a game like, and then they go, hey Hector, let's play the game. Do I have to be the illegal immigrant again? And yeah, they chase him around and stuff.
So
well, obviously it's not me. Come on, Hector.
Alright, so this is the game. The game consisted of having a fake raid where players would catch other players wearing t-shirts that said illegal immigrant.
Wow.
And were rewarded with a $25 gift certificate for each person caught.
The fuck?
This professor's pretty stupid, dude.
No, it's not professor, it's a student.
Oh, really? Student. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay, all right.
Are they like future KKKs of America or something?
I know.
Or maybe they're already there.
University of Texas, huh?
If you catch a Gonzalez, you get $50.
Oh my gosh.
I think his last name is Garcia.
The student's name?
Yeah,
Damn, on your own people and shit? Fuck, man.
That's what reminds me of a kid at Long Beach. He has a lot of trouble.
What did he do?
He was like half Indian, half Mexican, but he hated all the Mexicans.
That's like Hitler.
Yeah, wasn't Hitler Jewish, but he hated...
Yeah. Hitler's like, you know, he didn't even have blue eyes and blonde hair, but
He was an Austrian Jewish person.
yeah, what's up with that?
But I thought there were Anglo, like, European people with Spanish last name because of Spain. So, but they've been here for a while, so they have like these Spanish last names.
Well, this guy's name is Lorenzo Garcia.
Yeah, that's pretty Mexican, dude.
That's pretty.
So
Yeah.
today we're going to play a game. Okay, you get
What
those
if it was
immigrants,
a big
okay?
fucking inside joke?
Well, it was so serious that the game was canceled due to negative criticism of the game as well as a safety precaution from possible retaliation groups.
Wow. Wait, do they just walk around and put these t-shirts on random people, or it's within the group?
I think it's within the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is it a Mexican American group?
Conservatives of Texas.
It's kind of crazy because I think like for him like he thought he was Mexican so he could get away with it. He's like, hey man, I'm Mexican. It's okay, fuck it. Like what if a black guy did blackface? Like it wouldn't like what the like you kind of just confused like what? How you gonna do blackface, dog? It don't even make sense. I don't like myself. Blackface. Like no, dude. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so this guy goes, Lorenzo Garcia, chairman of the Young Conservatives, stated, the idea for the event was intentionally over the top in order to gain attention for the subject.
Oh.
So it's like their version of going on strike.
Yeah, I get. Well, I mean, you did what you wanted to do. That your intention, your target was achieved. It's just very distasteful.
They just did it for shock value.
Yeah,
So it could start conversation, but then the execution was just really wrong.
Right.
There's better ways to do that.
I mean, that's like saying I'm gonna take a shit in front of the school to stir up controversy and conversation.
I guess they're just known for doing this because about a month ago they had an affirmative action bake sale that had charged different prices for the same item based on race and gender of a customer.
Wow, that is fucking crazy.
That's a pretty
I
nice
want to know what
statement,
prices
though.
they charge actually for different races.
Right? Yeah, that's a pretty smart one.
Well, how do you guys feel about affirmative action?
Oh, that's a big.
That's a big topic, dude.
Yeah.
How do I feel about it? No feeling. Let's use logic.
I think it's a already kind of biased question if you bring it up on the table full of Asians, and the reason is Asians usually get the shit end of the stick when it comes to affirmative action, especially when they're applying to colleges.
We don't apply for affirmative action.
No, we don't.
So like an Asian guy to get into the same, like Asian needs to have Harvard grades to get into a state school, when other races can have state grades and get into Harvard.
And I've met many people who I don't want to say like they didn't deserve to be where
you
they
can say
were.
it.
They didn't deserve to be where they
you
were.
go.
And basically, and somebody else who really did deserve to be there was denied because of this person taking a fence wall or whatever it is.
It kind of sucks that affirmative action doesn't work for us. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
You know, we're considered a minority.
They're just trying to fix the imbalances.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but you-
if Asians, overpopulate the UC system or whatever, then they're just trying to say, well, let's give someone else a chance from another culture.
We'll tell them to do better in school.
I could agree with that if it applied all across the board. So if there was like special slots for the Olympics track team, let's throw 2 slow-ass Asians in there, or like for everything all across the board. But
Basketball?
But if it's just one thing,
Let's throw Jason Chen in the Lakers.
There you go.
Oh no!
then I'd be cool with that.
But then I like in my social class, I learned that the biggest people who benefit from it is white women.
White women. I was just about to say that. Yeah.
How so?
They're basically like the largest minority, and they go into they fall under affirmative action.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because females are not the dominant group.
So not even black women or Native American women.
Well, I mean, all of them fall in.
Percentage-wise, because just percentage-wise, there's so many white people.
Oh wow! I used to copy all my homework off of Asian girls.
That's why they don't fall under affirmative action.
I actually think that affirmative action is old, and what they really need to do is have it's kind of like an individual case by case like criteria of background, how much access to resources they had, all that stuff, and then if you qualify for this and it's like, yeah, you had a fucking tough life and it's crazy that you went this far, then you could get in. Opposed to as just you're black.
In sad selfie news,
Said selfie. Oh no.
Shit.
this Colorado man posts a selfie with his daughter on Facebook and then shoots her, and it shoots himself.
That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah.
How old
sad.
is this baby? I mean, a toddler's like under 1, right?
Well, she just learned how to walk, so I'm gonna say like maybe 10 months.
Maybe a few months.
Yeah, 10.
Oh my goodness.
You know what sucks when
10
somebody
months a
kills
year.
themselves after that? You don't get to see you can't have revenge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just said fuck it and he just took that away from you too. I would want him to be alive. Just
Like,
so
what
I
do
could-
you think when you see this baby? Like, right before, like, fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if let's say my wife did that, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, you're alive, but you won't be alive for a while. Like, I'm gonna kill you. I have to do it because that sucks. Because you don't get any satisfaction from that. He took his life, and that's it.
And you know what he posted right before he shot her and himself was just ridiculous. He just straight up said, "Well, because I guess she broke up with him," and
Because he's a lunatic.
Yeah, and he just said he put in the caption, "Told you I can't live without you, LOL." Bang, bang. Like, dude,
Well, he's probably in a state of crazy insanity at that moment.
Such a cute baby.
she's cute, man.
Some people with a no self-control, you know.
Calm yourself, man. That's probably why she broke up with you.
For you to do that, you must really, really, really think that you cannot live without that person.
Yeah.
Especially killing your kid over it. That's crazy. Like, cause he had to get his mind to kill this kid, and there was multiple gunshots in the kid first before killing himself. Because I think killing your kid is probably way harder than killing yourself.
That's very vengeful too, because he's doing that so he could purposely hurt her. Like, I'll be dead, and you can't even have our kid. So he just, that's pretty messed up.
That's selfish.
It's a selfish selfie.
If someone did that to me, I would find the dead body and still kick the shit out of it.
This doesn't help like racial relations either. You know what I mean? Because like typical Asian parents are already like have like a certain stigma against like black males dating their Asian daughters. This doesn't help at all.
They look at the news.
No man, you marry him, he kill your daughter. I told you first time. And it happened. dude.
Dad's not even sympathetic.
I know.
I told you. So fucking shady, dude.
That does not help racial relations at all. Oh no, we just took a few steps backwards.
I think they should include like emotional education in our fucking schools or something, and like
Yeah,
where
I agree.
kids grow up and learn how to deal with how they feel and how people treat them and all that shit.
It's such a juvenile thing. Not the whole the death thing though, but literally saying you cannot live without somebody is so juvenile.
It is.
That's that kind of shit that you went through when you were in high school, when
Yeah.
you first got dumped and shit, and you're like, oh my god, this bitch left me.
And your world's end.
My
Like,
world is gonna end. Like he looks like a grown ass man.
know.
Like you should have
With
already
a
experienced.
kid.
Yeah, he has a
know.
kid too.
Grow up.
There's a lot of women out there, man. Like one person goes away, another one will sprout right up.
I know. There's 7 billion.
A lot in China too. So if
There's
you
a
want
lot in China.
to get it,
And there's more women than men, right? So there's more than 3.5.
Not in China.
Not in
but
China.
yeah.
Just kidding. But in the world.
In the
More
world,
than-
yes.
So more than 3.5 billion
really,
women.
that's dope.
There's been a study though where places that have more males than females, there's a higher crime rate.
Oh, I believe it.
Guys are just they need pussy. They're like, I'm gonna fight.
Married men live longer than single men.
Really? I would really think it was the opposite.
because of all the complaining.
Single women live longer than married women.
Really?
That's so funny.
Weird.
That's so funny.
That's fucked up, yo.
Super fucked up.
You know why? It's because you guys popped out babies and you get the life force sucked out of you.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Like dude, I'm not gonna say which friends they are, but
You know who you are.
but you know that once you popped out that baby, you look like 40 years older. That shit was crazy. That baby took everything out of you. All your nutrients, vitamins, just left you a shell.
He stole all your fucking good stuff.
Are you talking about like both parents?
No, I'm talking about the woman, like, cause like it's funny, like how some of them I see the girl, I'm like, God, this girl is so beautiful, and then she pops out her first baby. It's like, dude, what the fuck happened? It's like, did you go breakdancing on your face only? Like, what? What the fuck happened to you? I get shocked when I see them after they had their first child. And I'm not talking about, you know, directly right after, where obviously they just pushed the, you know, bowling ball out their vagina. I'm talking about like 6 or 8 months after, you know, they had time and they do their makeup and it does nothing. I'm like,
You
what
son of a
happened?
bitch.
I'm just saying, look, if you're gonna pop out a baby, just make sure that you have nothing else going for you. Yes? No?
I
That's
agree.
not, okay, there you go. Not one person.
But look at who's on your side.
That's so fucking true.
Well, that seems logical though, right? Like you don't want to have too many other things going on, so if you have a baby, you can focus your time on the baby.
That's what I'm saying.
No, what he's saying is they look like shit a few months later down the line, but what he's neglecting to freaking talk about is the fact that you're not sleeping very much. Like all your attention is just forced on them.
Well,
They
that's
get
what I'm
this
saying.
one night where they get to have some fun and they have this judgmental ass David.
Hold on a second. Let me finish my.
I got what you were saying.
I understand. It's
Like, a child takes away so much from you,
Right.
and it drains you.
It's like, how are you gonna have like a full-time job with a hobby and all
That's
these
not
other
even what I'm
things?
pointing out though. I'm just saying the fact that he calls them busted a few months after.
But that's coming from, I look busted 24/7 even without a baby. So I have sympathy card in your face. Grow your hair out. Anyway.
In crazy shopper news,
I like crazy shopping.
woman kills 3 shoppers to get the last Xbox One at Walmart.
I don't like crazy shopping.
Xbox One.
Why Xbox One?
Is it Black Friday?
Mary Robbins went to Walmart to buy her son an
What a nice
Xbox
name.
One. When she noticed that there was